We're trying to connect. This is something that I don't think everyone has sort of grabbed hold of this vision. So I want you to grab hold of it tonight. Part of what we're trying to do is more organically connect all the parts of our church. Harris Hall, courtyard, church, really to make it all flow together in a seamless and inviting way. So the updating of our courtyard and making that even more attractive and even more user-friendly during the warmer weather with creating some sun shields is all part of this vision of kind of connecting in a more living, dynamic, organic way that space. Parking lot. Oh my! I don't need to say anything about the parking lot. You all know the parking lot. But you know, I just here's another piece of the vision that I'm not sure everyone gets. So I want you to get it tonight. That parking lot is connected to drainage to leaking. This is why. What happens when all that water comes off the roof of the church? It goes into the gutters. Where does that water, after it goes down to the gutter, go? To a drainage field under the parking lot. But guess what, after 60 years? The whole drainage field is blocked up. So here's what happens. The water comes off the roof, goes down the gutter, and then it can't drain. So it backs up. What happens? Water collects on the roof because it's not draining. Well, water doesn't stay on the roof. What happens? It comes into the church. That's why so creating the parking, fixing the parking lot isn't just about, well, the parking lot has puddles and it doesn't look very nice. It's this ugly stepsister of the campus, and it is. All of those things. But it's about trying to help the whole water problem as well as the parking. See how all these pieces are integrated. And then I'm saving the best for last, the actual church space itself. We love our church. Who doesn't love St. Gregory? People walk into St. Gregory's, they see that stained glass window, and oh my God, it's the holiest thing they've ever seen, and it is. And we love our church. So our plans are in no way to take away that traditional beauty. It's rather to enhance it. And that's another piece that I'm not sure everybody gets. They think, oh, we're trying to change things. We're not trying to change. We're actually trying to actually enhance it. And here's how we can enhance it. One is, you all don't know this, but I'm going to tell you this. By literally just taking off the cushions of the pews during COVID, because that was a COVID issue. You know, the cushions, are not safe for viruses. So we had to take those cushions out. The sound improved in terms of acoustics, literally about 15%. The first day I was in there, I could not believe it. And I know you maybe haven't been able to appreciate that, but you cannot imagine what the sound will be like if we have a little less rug and a little more dynamic flooring. And so it's just going to enhance our worship. Our church is designed in such a way that altar space takes up literally half the church. It's unbelievable. It's the first thing I noticed, by the way, the first time I came to St. Gregory's. Half the church. By just pushing it back a little bit, not changing in any way the feel of worshiping in the round when we come to communion, which we all love and want to continue. But just by pushing it back a little bit, we gain, about 40 seats. So about 10% more seating. It looks exactly the same. In terms of, we've measured this, in terms of people at the altar rail, maybe 2 less people. Right now you fit about 30, 35 people if you're on there. Now it's going to be 33 maybe with this plan. In other words, you're not going to notice it, yet you're going to gain 40 seats. But those 40 seats you're going to gain are going to be where we put the pew chairs in. Why do we want to do that? Because we have someone with a wheelchair who comes. They don't have to be out in the aisle anymore. They can actually move right in and be part of the congregation. Our folks who have walkers, first thing everyone asks me who has a walker, and if you have any family members who do, is where do I put the walker? And they're very conscious of, they don't want to block, and they're self-conscious of that. Again, we've solved that problem. And on top of that kind of accessibility, really saying you are fully part of the church, We also gain flexibility so that when we want to do a concert, we can change the seating around. We can actually put some musicians maybe where those chairs would be. If we want to do a yoga mass or some kind of different configuration of worship, we can move things around, and that can all happen in that space. So we maintain our tradition, yet we add flexibility and innovation. I mean, this is amazing. We keep the best that we have, and we only enhance it. I'm not sure everybody gets that vision of it. But we're doing this because we believe that we have a witness, just like those people 60 years ago believed, that we have a witness to who Christ is that is powerful and life-changing.